Alright, this video will be teaching you how to make someone forget what you just said. Especially when you're in a burst of a happy moment where you may regret what you just said. Alright, so let's use this for example. You're in a conversation with a female and you kind of get a little bit excited about what she just said. Now you know, if you tell her every single detail about where you're going at with the subject, you know that there may be some things she does not find attractive about it. That she may drop you over it. You know what I'm saying? Females can drop you over you saying the wrong thing. Or they can even drop you for the fact of things that you've done. So, here we go. We're going to use a really good, quick scenario. So let's say she's talking. She brings up a real good point. She has you thinking. You got a really good comeback on what she just said. But as you're saying it, you're not really fully thinking about it. So you spit it out and blurt it out like, oh yeah, you know what? Such and such and such and such happened. And once you said what you had to say, you have to be thinking about a different topic, completely different. But it has to change her mind on what you said the previous 2 seconds before. So here we go. Raw clip. Raw snip. So this is her. Yeah, and sometimes people do things that just really such and such make me angry. You, in your retarded mind, you're like, dang, she's really relating to me. Dang, she's got to be so different. I'll confess one little thing. So you confess it really quickly. But then, immediately, as soon as you say, so yeah, that's what I did. Hey, did you know that such and such built this thing on this street? Or you could be like, so when you were a kid, did you like to go skating? Some random stuff to unlock the gates of something totally different. That way they block out what you just said. It has to be immediately. You cannot let this person dwell on what you just said. Especially when it's just a piece of information that they want you to know. You move on to another subject that's deep, that will unlock their memory bank onto something else. You see, people's attention is only at the immediate thought. There's no more danger. See, that's the problem with mankind. There's no more danger. So therefore, the memory bank is not as keen as it should be. The short-term memory bank is what we used to use when we first, came up and had to survive. That short-term memory bank. But now we're into the long-term stuff. So all you have to do is, even when you're about to say something where you're not sure if she's going to take it or not, you have to always have some sort of backup conversation or something that's coming up. You gotta have that, because in order to really be successful in not dwelling on something that could tear you apart in the future, or where she could just dwell onto it and kind of embarrass you. Now, the last thing I'm going to say is, if you're dealing with a female who you don't like the way she is addressing herself or whatnot, you shouldn't be dealing with that female. You guys to realize that there are people just like you out there. Whoever you are, there's people just like you, and they're not that far away from you. You're not. There's certain things that you like about a person or woman or man or whatnot that if you keep it in your head long enough and you know what you like, alright? And you know exactly what you're trying to get. Don't be mad when you don't find it in one person. You're going to find it in the next. It may not be the next 10 or the next 20 or the next 30, but you have to keep trying. Because new waltz are out there. Yes, just like us who've been in the ringer, or just like some guys who've never had cat or whatever, there are females out there who just see life for what it is, and they know what type of man they want, and they're willing to wait. Trust me. Don't go rushing out for the first thing that you see, because you might be rushing out going after that big booty, but what's on the inside? Trash. Next video is going to be how majority of women, you have to look at them as canned dog food or canned cat food. I know, right? Sounds funny. Stay tuned for that video. So, to sum it all the way up, it's not necessarily you being careful about what you say, because you never know how people are going to react to the way that you live or the way that you think. You have to also remember that you cannot just like, you can't think that people are going to accept every word that you're going to say. You feel me? Everyone has such different paths in life. So some things that would be normally cool, or some things that would be sort of fit in your life that makes you happy, may make someone else terribly mad. You know, a person might not like cats or whatnot. Like, I'm sure a lot of you do not like cats, but at the same time, you know, you have enough respect to not just sit here and be like, oh, I don't like no cat, so I'm gonna unsubscribe to this dude. It's not even about that. That's why I know that whoever's watching this, you have a mental capacity that can expand. Some people can't expand at all, and expanding to them will destroy them. It makes them feel like they have nothing left to hold on to. So, you know, last thing too, I hope you have been trying to do some push-ups. I've been doing really good. I mean, my results, I'm gonna be showing my results real soon. Probably in another 24 days actually. In another 24 days, I will be showing my results so that you can see what I'm doing is worth it. Sorry. So remember, once you are in a conversation with someone, especially when you're now meeting them or getting to know them, and you say something really stupid, you must bring up something quickly in the past. You can almost see the trail that you leave based on that pause of the amount of thinking that they're doing, and you can almost see the erasing of what you just said. They may remember a small glimpse of it in the future, but when they do remember it, the association with something good comes into their brain. Even if they were bored of what you said, or it didn't make any sense, or it was just something that lames do or whatever, you know, that's just the way the brain works. The association with something good with something negative. Last thing. Kent Breezy, you are such a bitch ass dude. What's your problem? See, your problem is that you still live with your mom. Okay? You still live with your mom. Your avatar picture, it just obviously shows that you are just this ignorant buffoon who really feels like if you put forth negativity, then, you know, you're going to make somebody smile. Well, dude, no one thumbs down my videos. What are you doing? Yes, I look different. Yes, my nose is big, lips black, all of that. That's the whole purpose. I'm different. I'm way better than you, Kent. You still live in an apartment with your mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? You're nowhere higher than me. You're just another sack of a loser, another wasted nut. You know what I'm saying? Another sperm donation who believes that believes that you're doing better than me, but you're not, loser. You're not. It's not about the stuff that I have. It's about the intelligence and the knowledge that I have. Kent Breezy, you have not made one video in your entire life because you have nothing to say, Kent Breezy. You're just this potentially gay-ass dude, which I have nothing with gay people, but you're in the gang in hiding. You feel me? You need to move your mouth and your lips off of my sack for just 5 minutes, and then you'll be able to suck up some of the knowledge that I'm putting out on this video. Kent Breezy, you were a nothing, a nobody. Okay? Now, I'm not too far from that nobody notion. Okay? I'm not doing these videos to make millions of views or whatever. It's just pretty much letting you know what's going on in here to help you. But if we have hoe-ass motep simp dudes or negroids like Kent Breezy, we'll never get anywhere in life. You would just have a bunch of losers who subscribe to your channel. Not all, but like Kent Breezy, you'll have them who only lurk in the shadows just to merely spit out something stupid. So go to my last video, look at what I said to Kent Breezy. You'll laugh at what I just said to him because he never replies. He just feels as though he can spurt out some small little line and no one's going to say anything. Dude, my channel's not big, so I see every single comment. If you leave a comment, I'm going to comment to you. It's just, that's the way it is. That's the beautiful part of being a small channel. Alright? No one needs thousands of views. No. I just need small channel, few people to watch so they can gain some knowledge. Kent. So once you get that in your foolish South Park sitting at home watching TVs eating Cheetos is your only diet because you're a malnutrition fool and you don't know how to think properly. Once you get that out of your ass, or get that out of your head and take your head out of your ass, Kent, you'll realize that it's more than just the tone of my voice and the way I look. It's what I'm presenting. So go screw yourself, Kent. Hope your mom can wipe her mouth off after she did all she had to do to me last night. And thanks. Stay tuned for the next video.